Just waking up in Massachusetts. I'm very excited right now. I can't wait to go downstairs and maybe see my family. I never know what they're up to. My sister's not here right now. She's at a wedding, but my parents are probably around somewhere. And I'm really, really excited to go outside. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. I guess I just kind of assumed it was going to be warm out, but I better go check the weather. And Evie really needs a walk. Oh, feels so good to be here. You ready to go outside? Who's that? Who's that? Hey, Dad. Good to see you. Hey, Mom. Who's that? Hi. Eve and I just walked over across the street where my best friend grew up. She is getting married here this weekend. It's kind of surreal. I don't know. I mean, it's surreal to be back here, but it's really surreal that she's getting married and all these festivities are going to happen, and I'm going to see all sorts of people from my childhood. It's going to be an interesting few days. So this is how close my friend lives to my parents, right across the street, which has always been pretty darn convenient. You know you're getting older when the distance between your best friend's house and your house seems a lot shorter than it did when you were a kid. Like, seriously, it is so close, but I remember this feeling like such a much longer walk. I haven't done any shopping yet, so now I gotta kind of MacGyver together some food with what they happen to have. Found some organic seaweed snacks to tide me over. And then I'm gonna make some organic brown rice pasta. Keeping it basic with some pasta sauce because I don't really have an option. UPS is here. I'm waiting for 2 packages. Ooh, it looks like they might both be here. They've got food inside, so I'm extra excited. We'll bring them inside. How's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Yes, both of my iHerb packages arrived. Got a box full of snacks. Got some rice, some garbanzo beans. I'm not really in the mood to eat all this processed food, but I'm sure I will be later. My mom just told me that another box arrived, and I think I know what's in here. Oh yeah. Love this packaging. Cool. Whoa. Mom, which one would you try first? What? Maple haze? Let's try it. Good? Really? Hey, save some for me. Whoa. Whoa, that's really good. Just wrapped up my first run in Massachusetts. I almost skipped it, but I wanted to start off on a good note because I'm hoping to run every day. It's still like hitting me that I'm here and just taking in all of this gorgeous nature. Oh my gosh. Here's one of our dogs, Wellington. Hi, Welly. Ah, it's really nice to be around my parents too. I wish my sister was around, but she's at a wedding. And speaking of which, I've got a wedding party to go get ready for right now, which started like 2 hours ago. So, what do you think? Should I go get ready for the wedding party? It is 2 a.m. and I've been fighting off exhaustion throughout this whole day. Now that I actually want to go to sleep, I'm not really that tired. But I just finished editing the second vlog of this month, and it's so satisfying. I'm loving doing these again, and I hope that you guys are enjoying them. Tonight went a little differently as planned. I thought that I was going to spend more time at my friend's party, but I went over with my parents, and we showed up and it was like just getting started and it was a little awkward. And it wasn't like I don't know if I felt anxiety, but I just felt like kind of awkward and out of place. And I was just like, I don't really know what to do here, who to talk to. I mean, like, it's crazy because this is my best friend since I was a little kid, but like, it just still felt awkward. So we ended up leaving, and then my mom really wanted to go out somewhere because we had like gotten all dressed up. Not like super fancy, but my mom was just like wanted to go out. So we had a quick casual dinner that my dad made. And then my mom and I went out to this different part of town, or not a different part of town, a different town, a few towns over. And we went to this micro creamery. And I actually wasn't in the mood for ice cream, shocking, but they have a ton of vegan options there. She got her ice cream and then we walked around the town a little bit. And then we drove home. And on our way home, the craziest thing happened. I saw a rabbit like in this, like along the side of the road, kind of like next to a house, but it was in the grass and really close to the road. And I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, look, there's like this big white rabbit. She's like, oh my God, he's gonna run into the road. So we pulled over and this rabbit is just like hanging out at 9:30 p.m. on the grass along this busy road. So I get out of the car instinctually and I'm just like, I gotta go check this out. And I thought that the rabbit was gonna run away, but I got closer and closer to it and it like didn't even seem to care that I was there. And I was like, is it blind? Like, why isn't this rabbit reacting to me? And so I got super close and I think it looked at me and I was like, so I reached out and pet it and it was totally cool with that. And I thought, okay, this has to be like a pet or domesticated rabbit. So I go back to the car and I say to my mom, like, Mom, what do we do? We have, like, I think we should take the rabbit. Like, there's no one around. There's no one in the house, like, or the lights aren't on. Like, we can't just leave it here and I don't want to like knock on doors at this time of night. So I grabbed kind of like a blanket from the car and wrapped it around the rabbit and carried it into the car. And it's like this huge rabbit. It's like probably 10 pounds. It's so big. It's like the size of a big cat. It's like the size of Evie with less muscle. And so I'm like holding this rabbit for like 5 to 10 minute drive back to my parents' house, and we end up putting it in one of the horse trailers. And that's where it is right now. There's like this random domesticated rabbit outside. We found this rat. Wait, did something happen to his leg or is he just dirty? I don't know. He doesn't look injured. No, he doesn't look injured.
Sweet he is.
He's so sweet. This poor guy. Oh, he's so sweet and soft. I'm very amused by his posture right now. You're a very cool rabbit, you know that? I'm like falling in love with this rabbit. Like, I'm kind of hoping that we can't find the owners and like we have to keep it or something. Not that I'm gonna be living here, but I don't know, like I already developed this soft spot for it. But I did post on a few different places and I called the local police and I sounded like a crazy person. Hey, I found this white rabbit on the side of the road. Can you help me? I was thinking how I kind of felt like Alice in Wonderland. I don't know, it just had like some sweet moments hanging out with the rabbit at night and just petting it and watching him, observing him. I had one pet rabbit growing up named Lucy, and I think I was probably like 10. But we never like really bonded. And this rabbit is just like, there's something about it I'm super drawn to. Just this big, white, friendly rabbit. I don't know. So that was definitely a highlight. And I don't know, the day went by pretty fast. I'm just trying to savor it now. I feel like I could do some reading, but I also kind of want to watch Gilmore Girls. Maybe I'll watch Gilmore Girls while I'm waiting for the vlog to upload, and then I'll do some reading. That sounds like a good plan. Tomorrow's the big wedding day. Starts at like 1 p.m. So I gotta get some rest, get up for that, and I'll bring you along as usual. Thank you for being part of my vlogs again. I love reading your comments. I need to start commenting back, but it just feels so good to be back in touch with all you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.